There's been great encouragement for the work of the National Trust in Washington, which owns the Old Hall, ancestral home of George Washington, first President of the United States. Thousands of visitors arrive every year to see the place where the Washingtons were lords of the manor in medieval times.
The house was built in 1183. Its two strong connections with America is the fact that the family, in that period of time, the head man of the village would take the name of the village, and this man became head man of Wessington, which is Anglo Saxon for Washington, and he very quickly became head man of Wessington, and he took the name William de Wessington, or William of Washington, and he built the house that year, 1183. And this is the beginning of the direct line to George Washington. The family lived here for 500 years before eventually two brothers emigrated to Westmoreland County in Virginia, and George Washington was born 3 generations later in America. The other important thing was in the year 1250, Walter Washington was knighted here by Henry III, and he designed the coat of arms. And the importance of the coat of arms is the fact that it's 3 stars and 2 stripes. And George Washington was still carrying his coat of arms during the battles of independence, and he asked Betsy Ross to design a flag, and she chose stars and stripes. So we feel that the stars and stripes of the coat of arms was certainly the inspiration for the American flag.
But these visitors learn more than history. They learn about the people of Washington, who are at the center of the story.
I love it. It's just really beautiful. The whole country's beautiful. All you people are wonderful. If Americans were half as nice as you, we'd have more tourists.
I think it's a very handsome house, and certainly a great deal of work has been done to reconstruct it and to keep it in such fine condition. I've enjoyed it. It's been a thrill to be here.
What do you think of the northeast of England?
Well, it's beautiful. The air is so clean and fresh, just lovely.
A few years previously, another visitor was impressed.
Haway The Lads.
President Jimmy Carter visited the Northeast at the invitation of the British Prime Minister James Callaghan, and has remembered his pilgrimage to Washington ever since.
Thank you for your wonderful welcome to me. I'm proud to be presented the freedom of your community. I feel as though I'm one of you, and I will never forget the wonderful welcome that you have extended to me. Good luck to you. We share a great future together. Thank you very much.
Washington is also the home of the national charity organization Riding for the Disabled. Dr. Nathan Strang and his wife had been running a school for disabled children in South Tyneside. Their project was adopted by the BBC television programme Blue Peter, which raised £20,000 towards the cost of a covered centre. That centre needed a home, and Washington provided it. The planning approvals all sorted out within 5 days. From this beginning, there are now 800 such schools across Britain.
Well, when we actually wanted a site to put our riding centre on, we couldn't find anywhere at first, and Washington said, "Come to us, we want you." And we came and had a look at the various sites that they were going to show us. We chose the first one, and here we are.
Although we came here just as tenants, we found a very close link between the Development Corporation Hall and the officials there and ourselves. If they had visitors, they often brought them down to see us, and really it developed a very close link. And this, of course, helped us in our efforts to make something of it too. We felt that we were doing it for Washington as well as for ourselves. It really worked very well indeed.
Perhaps the most ingenious scheme was the establishment of the Waterfowl Park near the Pattinson Industrial Estate. Waterfowl were already attracted to a swampy area littered with ponds caused by mining subsidence. The area was redesigned by Sir Peter Scott and landscaped. Now run by the Wildfowl Trust, this provides not only an attraction for visitors, but an amenity for local families too.
I think it's good, mate. It's out the road, and it's something that you don't normally associate with being inside a village or just outside of a village. You normally associate those things as being out in the wilds, and it's just on your doorstep. And it's unbelievable to think that there's as many different types of wildfowl come to such an area that's so close to human habitation. And the little ones like them, as I say, they like it better, I think, because they can actually see and touch them, and especially when they're walking up to them. It's really good.
But the general health of the whole population has always influenced the corporation's thinking. The town's health centre, a group practice of doctors and dentists, was established right at the centre of the new town, with easy access for families visiting the Galleries shopping complex. The Galleries were developed from 1973, the intention to create a heart for Washington, which, as a series of villages, needed a broader sense of town loyalty. So this became the magnet, easy parking for 3,000 cars, a completely covered, clean and air-conditioned shopping precinct, with big stores like Saver Centre, drawing customers not only from the town itself. Shopping for the Watsons is a regular family event and not just a weekly chore.
Well, I like the Galleries. I'm usually over there 2 or 3 times a week. It's where we live now is very convenient for the Galleries, and I can get most of the things that I do need in the Galleries without having to go any further.
They're all under cover. Once you get in there, there's plenty of parking spaces, and it's open fairly late at night for those who do work. And I think it's a good idea.
But building a new town took more than the efforts of those leading the corporation. It took the people themselves. This is the Arts Centre at Washington, a quadrangle around which stone buildings are put to a variety of uses. Craftsmen work here, like violin maker Barry Oliver. The centre provides a workshop for him, as well as interest for visitors. They come for a whole range of community activities, but these workshops were once semi-derelict farm buildings. The residents of the area helped with the conversion, as Simon Sherwin remembers.
It was only about 3 years ago that actually the entire building was finished. We had the chairman of the Arts Council up and we opened the last of our barns. But it's been active for a very long time, and there's been tremendous community involvement in the centre from the beginning. I mean, when it was an old farmyard, the people were coming down here with wheelbarrows and emptying it out. So it's very much a sort of collaborative exercise between local enthusiasts and the powers that be. Our policy is to bring something good into Washington and to show it to local people. You know, we try and present good arts, but we're also an educational facility and try and provide opportunities. So our potter, for example, sometimes puts on exhibitions here. He also sells goods and shows goods, and those are available. But also when school parties come round, he stops his own business and he will give demonstrations to children, their teachers, and show them how pots are spun. So very much he, if you like, represents the two sides of our activity, presenting good quality arts, but also allowing local people to have a go and extend themselves to the extent that they are interested and able.
Subscribe to our channel and we'll let you know when there's a new video to watch. The subscribe button is below the video next to the like, share and comment icons. To watch another video, just click on one of the pictures above the arrows now.